I know how you must feel.
Do you really?
Lost. Alone. Hopeless.
That's me.
You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Okay. Okay. The advantage is being senile is I probably won't remember a lot, so it'll be kind of like new to me again. All new all over again. But open. Not a problem. Artist Triumph. Gallery opening wows critics. Call them the new Baggio. Others compare him to Van Eyck. One awestruck critic, who wishes to remain unnamed, went as far as to invoke the spirit of the great Leonardo. Slice it, the exhibition proved an immense success. Distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influence and more progressive techniques. Himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée, stunning in her black gown. Like one of them wearing her black gown. Revealed to us exactly, exclusively, that the couple were indeed expecting. Nope. Sure. Didn't touch the workshop just like you asked, though I can't imagine the mess that's inside. So if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. Back to your office. Have a nice day. Huh. Mousetrap. That hurt. Oh, light. Huh. A rat problem. Jeez. That hurt. Sorry for yesterday. Right? I overreacted. Just that about me. About her. Thing I do for best interest in mind. Yes, I've always believed that in an imperfect world it's worth the strive for perfection. Ah, I'm trying to sound like my father. Work on my temper though. Promise. Talk later. I love you. See? False leg. How the hell did they fuck up the mic? Couldn't tell you. Okay. critic. Sorry, I'll make it up to you tonight. It's all about you and me. Make it special. Promise. Oh, a few of them. E. Alright, don't wake me up. Basic music, Night at the Opera becomes a night to remember. Might not be a household name yet, but just give her time. Incredibly talented multi-instrumentalist gave an astounding performance last night, being over even the most ardent naysayers. Simply astounding. I haven't seen such passion, energy, and skill in years. The famed pianist Daniel Richter is not alone in his praise. It seems that even Anthony Giles, one of harshest critics, has finally seen the light. Giles had previously made disparaging comments about the artist, stating that there's more to performing music than enthusiasm and a pretty face. When asked if, after witnessing last night's performance, he regrets these words, Mr. Giles gave a look that can only describe as a mixture of awe and embarrassment. Pressed for an answer, he simply said yes. Got up the star, that's it. Galactic's grand opening in flames. Disastrous fire at the new department store leaves dozens fighting for their lives. On the opening of the Galactic department store turned into hell on Earth when the building's wiring burst into flames. The majority of visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time. Several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building. Having no chance to escape the raging inferno, the exact number of casualties has not yet been determined. Though it is estimated at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined to comment on today's tragic events. Yes. I couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. Up you. There. Takes a lot to get to sleep, I guess. Let's stay in the room yet. Okay. I'm sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Talk to me when you're done, before you go to sleep. thirsty a lot. Forget. Get it right this time. Okay. Yeah. Changing now. Back in there. Just out of reach. Yeah. Partner, rebuild your relationship, rediscover the joy of marriage. Feel the flame. Don't worry, you're not alone. Perfect relationships may look great on the silver screen, but the rest of us mortals have to face the simple truth. Nobody's perfect. What? That's fine. In fact, many loving couples struggle with day-to-day life in a relationship. Special, it just takes some work. We're here to help. Consultants, trained experts in the field, help you identify the source of your troubles and deal with it at your own pace. Simple miscommunication, money problems, or conflicting personalities. Problem, there's always a solution. Remember, it's never too late. Yeah, sometimes it is. Okay. Cute. Self-reconstructing house. Oh. Sir and Madam, finally, albeit strongly, urge you to keep your voices down during the night. Your marital problems, while regrettable, are a private matter and should remain that way. Certainly of no concern to us, and especially our children. Please consider that not everyone is a freelance artist. Probably at work for a living. Need our sleep. So to warn you that if things continue the way they are now, we'll be forced to call the police. Clearly, you're very tired neighbors. In circles. Yeah. What the combination could be. Assholes back.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
snooping around my workshop again. This time you're not allowed in that room. The door happens to be open. Hit it. Last warning, next time you'll have to look for a new job. I'll start with this. Basement. There we go. Maybe the criminal. That's you. Okay. Up. Empty plies. That.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
Okay. Pessimistic frames, they stop at nothing. I won't go down easy. Okay? That's nasty, but suicidal. Nice. Get the candle? No. Alright. Can't poking out of it. These are a long time.
Hello.
Oh, shit.
It's about time for us to talk, don't you think? I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times, and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not until now.
Hey. Writing them. Step is the artist. Absolutely. Okay. You can stay. Hang.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
Like it always does. Oh, you. Work. Oh. A little bit different. Raz, remember, you're a professional. First few strokes, then you're over the hump. Don't go hard about it. Boom. And a little bit more. Boot up the flamingos. Open now. Oh, okay. Okay, it's first I look for a canvas, not just any canvas, fine skin. Please. Elevator. Oh, and here we are.
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer.
At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
Huh? Signs. The following list is a compilation of the most common symptoms of schizophrenia. By diagnosed in the age of 15 to 25, this disorder is known to affect older patients. Symptoms are not exclusive to schizophrenia and should not be treated as conclusive evidence of this particular affliction. Proper diagnosis should contact a qualified specialist, psychologist, psychiatrist. Depression stares off into space. Yes. Voluntary facial movements. Yes. Insomnia, I've noticed. Gestures and postures, always had that. Able to experience joy from activities, definitely. Personalization, even mean. Awkward, clumsy movement, from the accident. From anger, resentment. More passive aggressive. Patient, yes. Suicidal tendencies, don't know. Nice. Not be undone. Back. Worse. E. Is it? Yeah. Okay.
remember how you said it would be nice to have a cat so the baby could have someone to play with? Well, I just bought us a dog. Oh.
An artist used painting left out of galleries. What's witnessed today, while entirely worthless in artistic terms, might be an invaluable case study for psychologists. Harsh words came from none other than Jason Hughes, the critic, one of the first to appreciate the works of Angus. His praise once contributed to his first spectacular success. Thus, as such brutal criticism is called for, especially in light of the recent tragic events, Hughes responded, critics such as a duty to critique art, not to judge the artist. Man has been through a lot lately, and obviously it has taken its toll on him. Still, if we were to remain silent and pretend this is even remotely acceptable, we would be doing the artist a disservice. The critics were only slightly more lenient. The Brian, get their picture. Anyway. We're going. Up there. Halted. Person. Been at it again. Today I found more of her reviews. Little notes stuck to one of my latest paintings. Scathing, hateful shit I've ever read about my work. Guess I should be surprised. For all, she knows me well enough to know what really gets to me. Can't believe she would use that against me. Because when I confronted her about it, she claimed she hadn't written any of them. Can't tell her handwriting. Jesus. You really hate me that much? Mine's starting to slip. Don't know what to do anymore. Happens a lot here. Nice. creepy noise for it. Okay. But okay. That was creepy. Then, E. Product episode. Candle, something fucked up happens. Oh, I like the candles, yeah. And can't let you. And the bedroom. This part I do kind of remember. Normal. Ah. Well, you can see everything kind of distorting now. To me, it looks kind of like burnt, like a fire here. I think.
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
Because you wanted to drink blood. Bastard. To me, it looks like it's caught fire. And try that. I remember. Affected. What is destroying them? Okay. Huh? Yep. Yo. Yep. Very new one. First. Gotta learn. How was that? Magnificent nose. Okay. Chain it down enough. Okay. Okay. Hello. I don't remember that. Uh-huh. There's multiple endings actually I read, so what determines exactly determines what ending you get is how much stuff you discover. I don't know. Reader's block. Yeah, great. Oh, thank you. Magic house. Get me out. A doll. Hanged. Wait. Okay. Oh. What? Especially one's being hanged by the neck. May 23rd. How can two people once loved each other so fully, so profoundly, but so far apart? Husband barely speaks to me anymore. There's not of his study, obsessively working on one failed painting after another. Won't even sleep with me anymore. No, he's disgusted by me. The look he gave me the other day. Pathetic, hurtful look. Combination of shame, guilt, and repulsion. I come to realize I've become a monster in my husband's eyes. Feels like nothing a woman should ever experience. So, being the good wife that I am, I decided to realize my husband's fantasy. If he thinks me a monster, I sure as hell hack the part. Is. Notes today, even worse than before. That part is, I agree with every word. Telephones. Note. Dear sir, to be honest, I can say your letter was unexpected. Colleagues informed me that you had previously sought their advice in this matter, and while it was a second opinion, I think that 16 concurrent opinions would be enough. Still, out of respect for you and your wife, I examined the case thoroughly and have to with my colleagues. Muscle spasms are not uncommon with patients who have suffered burns as severe as your wife did. Referred to as a freakish grin or an unnerving yelp, many would find such expressions hurtful, could indeed be manifestations of nerve damage. Other symptoms you mentioned do not seem to be logical, but rather purely psychological in nature. Events can lead to severe stress, and that is ashamed of. As you demand that we fix your wife, you have to understand that what you put through cannot be undone with one simple procedure. Long, arduous process that will require all your strength and support. Please feel free to contact me or my colleagues should you wish to discuss a long-term rehabilitation program. See, another fucking quack. I doubt he signed it that way. Let's move the note. Awesome.
Yes, speak.
We can kind of run.
Yes, speak.
Is that open?
Yes, speak.
Okay, back upstairs. Restless memory. Red thoughts. That's better. First. Okay. Oh dear. Elevator. I yeah. Of course. You understand? Yeah.
I needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one, obviously. This was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
Echo. Back to the studio. Do it now. Better. Human bone.